Okay, so the last week or two, I've been having this problem here where there's this light that comes on right over to the left of the RPM gauge, and it looks like this little stability control right here. I thought it was called traction control, but it's I guess it's called stability control. But this little light pops up. I'm about to see if I can get it to do it again. And whenever I start it, and then I try to put it in reverse. Let me see if I can get the light on here. When I try to put it in reverse, it won't go. My foot is on the brake. I cannot get it in reverse no matter how hard I try. I keep trying to take my foot off the brake, put it in reverse, and it will not go. See, now that light shows up. This happens every time I start the car. Sometimes if I'm lucky, if I start the car and put it in reverse right away, it'll go right in reverse. It's got 152,000 miles on it. And this light keeps coming on. My foot's on the brake, and it will not go in reverse. I have to keep taking my foot off the brake and putting it on the brake and trying to put it in reverse. No matter how many times I try, it takes at least 10 or 20 times before this will finally go in reverse. And now, something else I've noticed tonight is the brake lights don't work. Usually I can see right here in the rear view mirror. I don't know how well you can see. Well, you just see the phone. But usually when I look in the rear view mirror and I look at the back window here, usually I can see, I'm pressing the brake right now, usually I can see the reflection of the light on the back window pane. And now it's not showing up. I noticed it works every now and then. Sometimes it's delayed and sometimes it'll show up, but most of the times the brake lights will not work. But the turn signals will work. I'll show you in the mirror right now. This is left. It's going to be too hard to see in the mirror. Front turn signal works. The signals, the flashers work. The lights work, but the brake lights will not work. I don't know if it has anything to do with this stability control. I mean, it has to, because everything was working fine before that. But still, I cannot get this in reverse. Keep taking my foot off the brake and putting it on. It won't go in reverse. Brake lights don't work. And then even when I press this button, that is for that stability control that you're supposed to be able to turn off. Usually that turns the light off, but I'm pressing the button. It's not going off. I read in the manual that it's some kind of a fault with the system and to get it serviced right away. This vehicle is still under warranty currently, but I'm going to try to go and take it in to see whatever's wrong with it. Hopefully they can get everything fixed. I'll still have to pay a $100 deductible, which sucks, but if they could get everything fixed, then I guess that'd be a lot cheaper than what this repair is probably going to be. I will try to remember to do an update video once I get it fixed. Another thing is, I don't know if I'll be able to show you because I can't get this in gear, but when I'm sitting at red lights, this RPM gauge right here, focus in better. This RPM gauge, see how it's at, 500 RPM right now? That's what it idles at. When I'm sitting at red lights, that RPM needle will go down and the car will like rumble and it will seem like it'll lose power. It seems like it's like losing power. I don't know what that means. We just have a brand new battery installed like a month or two ago. So I don't know if it's the alternator. I don't know if it's a bad connection. I don't know what it means. But that RPM gauge or that RPM needle will just go down under the half line there and then go back up like it's going to lose power. That's me just revving it up right now. Sometimes when you do that, sometimes it does lose power. Or sometimes when the air is on, let me turn the air on. See that? I just turn the air on, and sometimes that little bit just makes it go down. Like that, what you see right there. Let's turn the air off. I mean, that's probably pretty normal to do it when you turn the air on, but sometimes it does that at red lights for no reason. Or whenever you come to a complete stop, no matter where you are, sometimes it does that. So if anybody else has had similar problems, this is on a 07 Ford Edge. Let me know in the comments what problems you had and what you did to fix it. Thanks.